Alright, hello everyone and welcome to ZSR. Today we have we have the Ocarina of Time Randomizer EU Weekly. I'm Star and with me on commentary is Adam. How are you doing?
I am good. And yourself?
Doing good. Looking forward to a good race here. We've got ourselves Tipu and Fluflush on race stream.
And I will happily butcher those names.
Yes. Well, if it helps, the OU is OO, for both their names, since Tipu is French and Fluflush is Belgian.
Okay, so I'm gonna call Flu Powder Harry Potter.
That is how it's pronounced. I usually try to call Fluflush by his full name, but sometimes I will default to Flu, and then T2 is T2.
Philippe Philop.
Well, Philippe at least is basically the same in both languages.
Well, you know, it just reminds me of a joke. What sound do Frenchmen's sandals make? Philippe Philop. I don't know. It's early morning. You'll forgive me.
And we've got ourselves a Zeal. Start with the Ruby. As adult.
Yeah.
Heavy hiking is just a Redding meme in T2 streams. That's nothing new. He actually has an emote, a hiking emote on this even.
Hey, look, it's Kuiper. Hi, Kuiper.
Hey, Kuiper.
Should be getting started here soon.
Yep. Just waiting on one or two last people. Should be able to start shortly.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we got 26 racers today.
Yep. Yes, it is a star seed. I ruled it, since I'm race streaming as well as commentating. I'm also slightly sleepy, so apologies if I sound sleepy, because I am.
Mm-hmm. Just get your resident sleepers in chat. Shout out to lurkers who are probably just on the stream and asleep at the same time.
There's probably a couple, yes. Still waiting on one person. Poke. Yeah, then it'll be going.
Not gonna name any names. Cough, cough.
Man, no point, but yeah. Someone's holding us all up. I mean, they're only a couple minutes past the hour. There we go. So we'll be off soon. It's not the worst. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. for me. I can't remember what your current time zone is off the top of my head, Adam.
It is 8 a.m. for me at the moment.
Yeah. So yeah, we get two NA comms and at least one NA tracker on the EU Weekly.
Because, you know, logic.
So shoutouts to both of our runners, to Titu and Fluflush, as they spawn right outside Zora's River. Nice spot. And shoutouts to my co-commentator Adam and to our two trackers, McFalla and the Edlin Heffley. Fluflush playing with vanilla cosmetics. Titu's tunic is just slightly brighter than vanilla, which threw me for a bit of a loop when I first saw it.
I'd say that's a lime color. Apple green. That was close. Honestly, it's more magenta. Kinra gets it.
Yeah, I'd call it magenta. Heart piece on the man on the roof. And yes, A and B are kind of swapped.
First hint stone.
Critter song is something. I did not catch footage.
Song of time.
Okay. Now the heart piece, okay.
Is that eye drops?
I'm not actually sure what that is. That's eye drops, alright. Yep. Gonna wait. They're not gonna pick it up because those expire, so they're just gonna wait on that for now to get Minuet.
Mm-hmm. And now we're gonna see Anju. Hey, free shield. Early minuet's always nice. Oh, hey, and you got a Goron knife. Not the big one, but the mini Goron knife.
Yep. And for the graveyard.
All the never buy a shield people are just like, yes. Hey, more sticks.
Yep.
Lots of sticks. Gonna boop. Get a peek at the TARDIS. Looks like that's double defense.
Yep, that's double D, so we won't be picking that up today.
But we know where it is, so I'm counting that for mean percent.
Time for Dante race. Lulu's slightly ahead on that. Yeah, the stick upgrade is largely nerfed by the fact we picked up the Kokiri sword like 30 seconds before we got the stick upgrade, but
I mean, true, but ow. She hate turning and cornering and running into a flame.
By the way, for whichever reason, our hint editing thing is a little broken right now, so I can only update Way of the Hero and Foolish commands apparently today. It's fine. So, no spawns command, and we'll notice this for Skulls and OoT as well. I'm not sure why.
Dante was completely useless.
Mm-hmm. Very boring start so far. Like, because it's open Deku, so Kokiri Sword does basically nothing on that. It's nice to have, but the stick upgrade and the Kokiri Sword kind of cancel each other out as far as things.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love having early ZL for the extra song.
Oh yeah, and they can get a song off Minuet too.
Mm-hmm.
Having the spawn in Zora's River, in Hyrule Village from Zora's River is actually not too bad for getting to market. You can backlog from there. It's not the closest, but it's not too bad. Song of Storms is nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not surprised at the immediate Minuet warp from here.
Yep. And Saria's song on Minuet. Fun!
More hit stones, frogs, Zora Rivers, dead.
Yep.
Oh, save quit. Interesting.
So if you can get the other hints later, I might want to do so as a child. Yeah, Staria's song 7 years late.
Yeah, I'm also very suspicious of a boring start to a Star Seed.
Fire is Way of the Hero.
Oof. It'll be the very last check.
Uh,
Now,
pff,
both
okay,
of 'em.
2 coffees in SFM, sure.
Why not? No, Saga Storms, we can check this grotto immediately.
Yep. OT is Requiem. Oh no!
Uh-oh. That could be bad.
Skull Kid is dead.
Another piece of heart. Oh, lots of hints. Hyrule Field, Way of the
Field
Hero.
Way of the Hero.
50 dead. Big Goron.
Big Goron.
I couldn't sail. Forest Temple, Way of the Hero.
Big Goron's a what?
I went by too fast.
Slingshot
Hey.
in Meadows.
Spirit, Water, Fire, Deku, Shadow, Dodongo.
Piece of Heart. Yeah, that's about what I thought for Big Goron. Thank you.
Whew. Wait, Fire's Way of the Hero with its stone?
No, Forest is Way of the Hero as a stone.
Oh god.
Yeah, for some reason, about half, like, 60% of our hitman commands are currently broken. The only ones that are working should be Way of the Hero and,
Alright, so we got...
okay, I haven't updated the other for, so about half our hint commands aren't working right now, unfortunately, so,
Oops. Oh, we're gonna get a open grotto in River check. Probably the 2 hit stones as well.
Rain Chest is Bloopy, right? Is dead. Here in the River Grotto.
And Death Mountain Trail is Way of the Hero.
Where was that? Castle, I assume?
Hyrule Castle, yeah.
Still Way of the Hero, speaking of. Rob, they went Adult Cat and found, nothing, basically. So, Felicia just decided to go child instead. River's been useless, too. Pierre is dead. Okay, yeah, that's not all that helpful.
Well, it's a check you won't have to do in Fire Temple, which is Way of the Hero.
Yep. Yeah, at least I know it's not the Way of the Hero, but that doesn't help them much, though, either.
Yeah, looks like Floo Powder's gonna head to Lon Lon.
And yes, it is a fun adult start spot.
Super Chickens.
Alright, so since apparently our
Bot is horrible.
Since apparently the thing is malfunctioning and Trez is asleep or something, he's not online in Discord at least. I'm just gonna have to write up the hints myself by hand.
Oh, hey, look, Strength and Trail.
Yeah. So yeah, here's your clunky hit command since the regular one's busted. Yeah, Strength Wave the hero. Fun.
It's bomb locked.
Yep. OGC is foolish. Gee, thanks.
That's so helpful. Now it did fire.
That's Wave the hero for Fire Temple. Thanks.
You mean Shadow?
Sorry. Shadow, yes, I'm afraid.
Oh, hey, look, and a scale.
Yeah, I wonder what DFT is Wave the hero for.
Take your pick.
But yeah, so my Wave the hero and Foolish hints are working properly. The rest, not so much. Nocturne and Ranch.
Still the fairy to go as well.
Yep.
Gonna get
And
child
spawn.
here.
Dumpy Hut.
Graveyard. Interesting. Alright, immediately going to well.
Yep, there's the other OGC Foolish hint, sure. I mean, the T2 of this play makes sense. There's a bunch of quick checks in DC, and Strength and Bomb Juice means you can complete it. I mean, it makes sense for Flu. She doesn't have much else to do, to be honest.
Alright.
Where were the Bomb Shoes, by the way? Because I managed to entirely mentally forget which actual check they were in.
It was after they split, so Floosh does not have either bombs or strength.
I know. Oh, River Grinder thingy.
Yeah.
Correct. Stone Force, the Way of the Hero, Spirit is a medallion, and OoT has Requiem. VXR, I've got no idea why the hints are busted, but the hints are, well, busted.
If you're child locked in Spirit, it's all dungeon.
Yep. Or if the boss keys in Spearhead, or if I don't know, the hammer or something's in there too. CSR Grid.
Aye.
Waiting for Dante there on Lucius' side.
More health. Alright, is Dante completely useless today? Or just as adult?
Verdict is completely useless. Nice living.
It's a ripoff.
It is convenient that he was able to route it in, though, because Dante can be such a hard check to get. Alright, skulls for Floosh, good idea. Might as well, since you're here.
So we got Water, Fire, Deku, Dodongo, Shadow, and Spirit for our medallions.
Yep.
Interesting spread. Jabu and Forest are our other stones.
Yeah, well, Forest, it's Way of the Hero. We're definitely going there. And Jabu, if we can find the items, that's something to think about. I have no idea what T2 is currently trying to do.
A glitch, maybe?
No. I haven't actually seen this glitchless jump before. Neat.
I had no idea what was going on there.
Yeah, Jabu's a Vanilla Sapphire today. Yeah, Flu can't get strength out an explosive, so he's stuck. But he's stuck for the moment. on that front. And Tito's heading to the back of DC now. Strength is the DMT wall, the lens.
Oh, Water's our forest medallion. Oh god.
Yep. Yep, and Lax is behind Shadow Temple. Unlike this seat, that be required though has to reminded Dunes this wave the hero for Shadow Temple. Surprise!
Dancing Dad. Gonna be soon.
DC, by the way, has been an absolute snooze. I haven't said anything about it because there hasn't been anything to say about it.
Right? Dancing Dad had nothing.
Alright, looks like the hints got fixed, so I'm gonna go sort that out now, and we can ditch the more hints command. Alright, give me a minute and I'll update that.
Yep. And we will now check and see what Dodongo has. Absolutely nothing. Say it again now.
So I'm currently not looking at the streams or at chat since I've got my entire thing covered by my restream dashboard and notes sheet right now.
Dodongo's Cavern was absolutely nothing at all. Period. Prelude at Sarius.
Thank you. I see you've also gotten. Oops, yeah.
Also checking Redag Grotto.
Yeah, thanks Trez for sorting out what happened with the. I'm not sure what happened with the hints, but it's fixed now.
Well, so far this seed has been Zip, Nada, and Zilch.
Yeah, scale isn't that great. Slingshot doesn't do a whole lot, and Din's Fire does jack all right now. So yeah, it's been Zip, Nada, and Zilch in terms of actual usefulness.
Aye, aye, aye.
Yeah, that goes in logic for what that's worth, which isn't much, honestly. Fliffy's picking up more skulls as Tito checks the pedestal. Yep, our only way of the hero is
No.
only
Yeah,
foolish is
four-way.
outside Gaines Castle.
We have four-way the hero. Hyrule Field, Forest Temple.
No, I know. I meant or only foolish. Sorry, is OGC, which is great.
Yeah, foolish is basically like Yeah, no, it's one check. Haha, suffer.
Yep. Here, sword chest was nothing much for Fluflush.
Unsurprising.
Yep.
Is the whole seed gonna be locked behind one item?
Probably, because it feels like it right now.
Just all of a sudden bomb. So everything's open.
I mean, Hyrule Field is Way of the Hero.
Yep.
So bombs should turn up sometime for that. Hyrule Field, speaking of, is still Way of the Hero, thanks to that. That's our second copy of the Deku Tree.
Let me check this other Deku tree. Yep. Everything is just in Spirit Temple.
And Deku is the other Deku Hint is the other copy of the Fight Pier Hint. Lovely. I mean, I remember actually there was this. Yeah, never mind. And before DC Foolish, quite possible because DC had literally nothing in it. It was a medallion at least, but it had nothing in it.
That would be hilarious, especially if they already did it and still have to do it, respectively.
Yep. You know what would be funny? I've rolled at least one seed in the past where OoT was Requiem, and you found out it was hard required because you couldn't get to the Colossus.
Oh god. No opponents.
What?
No opponents, no long shot?
Nope. No Requiem, no opponents, no long shot. Have fun. You literally can't get to Colossus without it.
Oh god. Oh god.
I think that might have been before KZ Skip. I think KZ Skip would have gotten you somewhat bailed out of that seed, but, well.
That just sounds... Ugh.
Could be wrong, though. Yeah, you just literally couldn't get to the Colossus. Did every other check. Realized, oh boy, how am I? It's AD because I literally can't get there. Which is the most annoying variety because you don't want to do AD until you've done everything else and can't find a long shot or anything or a song to get you there.
Mm-hmm.
It's rude is what it is, Tafail. Saying in chat, I can't tell if that's better or worse than OoT record for a single small key on Child Spirit.
Oh god.
So, Tito just following in Fluflush's footsteps right now, nothing interesting. Yawn. Fluflush is also not finding anything either, to be fair.
Double yawn. This is supposed to keep me awake.
Yeah, it's kinda not happening. Progression could be on 10 or 20 skulls. Yeah, we definitely have 10 in. 20 not yet.
Okay.
Cause, we've got a scale, we've got a slingshot, we've got out of logic bomb chews, we've got out of logic strength, and, dids. Which is absolutely useless right now.
Yep.
Continued war, nothing in Deku. I think that's 3 loopies in a row, because there were 2 up top.
Yep.
Keep in mind that it is 9:30 and 8:30 in the morning for Adam and I, so It would be better if we had something interesting to keep us awake. This ain't it. Yeah, the well's looking juicy. We are starting to run out of things. No, we have not seen Open Grotto. I don't blame them for not wanting to go there yet. It's a bit of a hike. It's not too bad. It's not as bad from adult spawn, but child spawn's not great for it. Yeah, I will not be surprised if it's a bomb back in Open Grotto yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lord of the Spell, either that or you have insomnia. Hi, I have insomnia.
Oh, I also have insomnia. And we both have allergies, apparently. So apologies if you hear a bunch of sniffling, because we're both getting stuck with it. Oh, wow, Deku is also useless. Thanks!
Nothing but money.
Yep! At least we don't have a hurricane outside. There is that. Yeah, I mean, at least DC and Deku were medallions. Unfortunately, they were also absolutely useless.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that is not useless? DMT was not useless. That's about it so far. I'm sure I put the items somewhere, I'm just not sure where they are. We've got a remarkable lack of stuff 28 minutes in. Like, I've written down a grand sum of 6 things on my notes sheet, 3 of which are double defense, eye drops, and the Kokiri sword. Sorry, not 6, just 7 things on my notes sheet for items. 3 of which are eye drops, double D, and the Kokiri sword. None of which are exactly the most useful thing ever.
All Trading Quest is dead.
Yeah. Hey, Tom, we'll talk. DSR sleep is what it is. I was just talking about the fact that I have 7 actual items written down my notes sheet. 3 of them are double defense, Kokiri sword, and eye drops. The other 4 are an out of logic strength upgrade, an out of logic, and then a dense fire slingshot and scale, none of which are the most useful either.
Skull Kid is hinted dead.
Yep.
This is the Gerudo Valley this is the Gerudo Valley to Lake Hylia seed.
It really might, and then do Open Grotto from there. Look, out of the 7 items I have written down, Dunsfire is entirely useless. More bomb juice on the Ocarina memory game is good, although also not in logic.
I just didn't look at it because I would fall asleep if I watched Ocarina minigame.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, out of the items I have written down on my sheet, other than 2 Bombchu packs, there's the 3 utterly functional, like logically useless items. 50 skulls is still dead. A couple out of logic major items, and 1 currently unusable major item in the form of Din's Fire. No magic, nothing else to do with it either. Yeah, no 30 and no 40 hits. Was that the 20 skulls dead? I thought that was 50. Whoops. 20 is dead. Good to know, except for we don't know what 30 and 40 are. 10 skulls is in logic. Oh, it was 50. Okay. Check. Confusing me. Where do I see the thing? Yeah, I don't know why Fluffy skipped Target in the Woods. Might have forgotten about this thing. Oh, he did do it? Okay. Yeah, you don't usually see them chewing the pot from the Lost Woods entrance. You usually see it from the Darunia room. Don't shake a switchy. Thank you, VX, sir. Yeah. See, us are asleep. Our trackers have had a bit more to do, at least in that we are using 2%, so they at least get to clickety collect the songs, which, admittedly, our songs haven't been the most useful either. What is even left in Logic? Valley Lake, Open Grotto, the well, chickens. There are a few things. Ten Skulls is in. 20 Skulls definitely is not right now. We don't have quite enough stuff to put 20 in, but 10 is in. Alright, on the chickens, but the other question is, what do you think our next progression is? Like, actual item, Adam?
At this point, it could literally be anything.
Well, what do you want to see as our next progression?
I don't know. Let's go with, no, that was nothing.
That is in Logic with the scale, which it was in as the type of DC. Bottle as next progression would be fun, because that basically just tells us it's time for 20 skulls. I'll be honest.
Let's go with Hookshot.
Hookshot would be good. That gets us into Forest Temple for a couple of checks. Brutos would be fun, except for we know that doesn't do much. Oh, actually, it does a fair bit because it was Ice Cavern Access. Because I could put Rank Chest instead, but yeah, Ice Cavern Access without a bottle. Yeah, it's not much Bruto does for us either. It gives us Iceberg, it gives us, yeah, because of the Iceberg is about what Rudos gives us right now. Without a bottle or Rang and Rank Chest being dead. Oh yeah, you absolutely buy beans. Lulu's trying and unfortunately failing to be fancy with the chicken. Does that work? Just barely. Hello? Hello, Lulu? You.
Oh no,
Oh,
camera
no.
angle made him jump off. He has to start over.
No. Rudos is a bottle, true. There is that. Actually, I'm scatterbrain. Lovely. Foolish, we don't have Scrub Sanity on.
Wolfos Grotto. Did not see this earlier.
Oh, resetting the chicken, that makes sense, actually, thank you. Richard, yeah. Oh, goodness, Richard would actually be a problem right now, yeah. It's currently nighttime for Floosh, but that's gonna change. Yeah. Hey Wolfman, we don't have a lot of people on. We don't. There's a million things going on with OTR tourneys and whatnot. So people are tired. There's a lot going on. There's people volunteer everywhere, and we're getting so we only have 2 trackers on Restream today since we don't want to overwork people. And with only 2 trackers and not wanting to overwork people, it's two runners. It's all we love to put on Restream because we also don't want to overwork everyone. So we've got a chill restream here. Adam and I are slowly waking up, and which is not being helped by this really boring scene. T2 safe scumming those chews. Yeah, this is a boring seed and a half.
Next time roll a jet seed. Crap brain.
It's early in the morning for us. Well, not early. It's morning for us both. We both woke up early for this. Let's put it that way. Nice chicken into domain for Fluflush. This is in logic. Well, it is in logic to do domain. Not from here, but the chicken thing isn't in logic, but going from Lake Hylia is. And so Fluflush is going to be able to go to Lake Hylia from here, actually, which is good. Rob, we love you, but you not having a tracker on your stream is very annoying for trackers. DC is foolish. Yep. I was going to say Fluflush a bunch of time. You can just blow up the eyes and go straight to the back. But yes,
Wow,
DC is foolish. There was literally nothing in it.
Gotta love it.
It made perfect sense for T2 to do it when he was there, considering there was nothing. Considering he picked up strength and choose, no real reason not to. There's a bunch of checks. Unfortunately, all of those checks were useless. Oh yeah, no, I know, Rob. You can't actually, with your lousy internet, can't actually stream a tracker. It's just unfortunate for us. Continued nothing. Skullmask guy also missed was dead, hinted dead at the Lost's Bridge.
Alright.
Ah!
Here in domain.
Yep. That's another bloopy!
I'm already prepared to say nothing. It's
and yep, more nothing. Alright, time for Lake. D2, I suspect, is also gonna head for River and Domain now. Yep.
River.
Nothing underwater.
Yeah, I don't know why I said river. Well, river was nothing as well, so. I know I sound very bored right now, and I'm sorry.
We're both bored. I mean, everyone's bored.
Runners are bored. We are bored.
We're 40 minutes in, and I've written down nothing in the last 10 minutes since I made a comment about the fact that I had about 7 items on my notes sheet. I still have about 7 items on my notes sheet. A third of our items are out of logic. Another third are absolutely useless, and the remaining is marginally useless. Marginally useful, sorry.
But
marginally useful being skill and slingshot, basically, which is not totally dead, but also not all that helpful. They exist. Eye drops are absolutely useless. The Kokiri sword is basically useless, considering we'd found a stick upgrade 30 seconds before the Kokiri sword.
we found the Kokiri sword first.
Oh yeah, double defense is completely is nice but useless, and we're not getting it. Din's is useless for now, since we don't have magic or anything else really to use with it. And yeah, snooze. Alex 2 is... Oh yeah, that was bomb choose figures. Oh Oh, the seed absolutely wants a bombless well dip at this point. I feel like we've got almost nothing else left in this seed. Like, I suspect this is going to be open grotto into valley potentially for Fluflush. Maybe check out some. Can he also use his choose to check some other grottos? And he's got 17 of the things. And then probably the well from there because we've run out of other stuff. Yes, this is a star seed. A really boring star seed. Hints in the last 28 minutes? Nope. This just repeats. Well, DC was foolish, that's about it.
Which we knew.
Yep.
Hey, look,
Just got an
more
extra hit for
nuts.
it.
Bigger fat.
Hey! Hey!
I want to make commentary and be funny, but damn.
No, fun! Goron City's foolish after they've already done Child Goron City. Gee, thanks! And that's dead. Okay. Where's it? It ain't. Oh, it ain't open grotto. Goron City Foolish is useful because we haven't seen adult Goron City yet. Yeah, even the seed wanted a day off. Yeah, this is just snooze. Even our trackers haven't clicked much at this point because, well, we ran out of slugs to check, so and they haven't had much else to track. I totally missed the remote grotto hint. And
hey, hookshot!
Remote grotto. Hey,
That's our progression item. I was
play
right.
logic.
Out of logic, horribly out of logic. But hey.
And 30 skulls is apparently the remote grotto hint. Thank you, VX sir. Way in the Hero Forest! Yeah! No, where's our hammer or bomb bag? Rhetorical question, to be honest. Probably the well, honestly.
Lord.
Valley is
Hey,
suspicious, yeah.
Valley check. Flue powder's heading to Valley.
Yeah. Bombs could be on Richard. Unfortunately, it is turning day for Fluflush in this middle of the night for T2, so that's not going to help. Correct, Sir Nyquil. Bomb bolt rocks like the ones above grottos are in logic with a hammer because, well, yeah. Our explosives could very well be on Richard as well, yes. Yes, our hookshot is added to our list of out-of-logic things. So is our strength upgrade, and, so is that strength upgrade as well, since we didn't find that. Zora Tunic! An item! Also not that helpful. Hey Tanner, and welcome into ZSR Sleep Mode.
The hell is this seed star?
Yeah, it's all over Water Temple logic. Yeah. DC is still foolish, thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna go use restroom. I'll be right back.
Yep. And, yeah, we recently got a severely out of logic hookshot. We have way out of logic strength. And our in logic items are collectively dead. And yeah, time for chickens, which makes sense. You're really running out of things to do, and, well, guess, might as well do it. You're here, you're running out of stuff, why not? Yeah, it might be Tannerin. We don't know. Kinda can't find out, considering we don't have any items. Yeah, Fluke can also turn into 10 skulls. There's a few things.
Alright. I return.
Yeah, nothing's shown up.
Not surprised.
Oh yeah, and chickens is happening right now because what else do you do with this seed?
You don't do anything with this seed. You run away.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain 20 skulls is still not in logic, by the way, because Hookshot is still not in logic. Thanks, game! Feel free to see our sleep emotes in chat, by the way, or resident sleepers, because wowee. Thanks, Andrew! Another heart piece. Lovely.
Healthy seed.
Healthy, yes.
Chickens is nothing. Kuiper is vindicated.
I do not know Tom attack. No one honestly bothers. Asking if you have storms and you can get in. And considering how long it takes to open up the well with storms, can you just do the Cuckoo Dive and wait for the time to equalize? I don't know. T2 takes one look at this Archunic and doesn't even bother picking up. I don't blame him. He's just like, screw the seed. I don't want that Tunic. What's the point?
Alright. Well, check.
I'll wait for now. I might put up a prediction for whether or not it's AD later, but right now I'm gonna wait.
This is out of logic.
Yep, and yep, it's a baby. Thanks.
I'm just counting which ones are out of logic so I can keep track if they find something.
Yep, there's an in-logic strength. Okay, DMT is double Way of the Hero, I believe. Thanks! Between the strength, the dins, and maybe that scale, yes, DMT is Way of the Hero. Very helpful game.
Caution, nothing.
Yep. It was the election, well, that strength, that doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think that, yeah, very much helpful. DMT's Way of the Hero. Twice. Useful.
Aye.
I mean, Rob, considering Spirits of Medallion, there's a solid chance. No key, I think it is.
Out of logic.
Yeah, it's double hinted. It's hinted double wave here, Rob. Dins is confirmed the strength upgrade is probably it. If not, the scale might be it at the rate we're going. Because the strength doesn't actually do much at the moment, considering DC was useless and foolish. Like, strength is nice to have and will eventually be required. It just doesn't actually do anything right now. Functionally. Blue B on 10 skulls is not it, and Data's not even gonna bother with a well.
No, so far, he's right.
Yeah. Oh, he'll want the strength. Oh, actually, yeah, he can get there quite easily with this child save art, but he might want to do that afterwards, actually, because his time of day is currently terrible. I want to see about Richard, because he's... Well, we have not seen Richard. This is one of the in-logic checks. Because we've got some stuff left in the well. We've got, adult lab roof and adult fishing, art piece on dead hand. There's a bow! Okay, which, once we find explosives, that's gonna be helpful. Right now, logically. That's Forest Temple completion. Not in logic, but I don't think T2 cares.
That's the you done messed up. Oh, mirror shield.
Eventually helpful.
Eventually. I knew that was a key. It was the last one. Because, you know, key logic. It always assumes you're going to mess up keys for...
Yeah. Oh, I think it could have been a key in the basement still. Were any of the keys bomb locked?
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, the keys were bomb locked. The only bomb locked things was a bloopy and a piece of heart so far. And whatever's in the basement. Long shot!
Long shot!
That is logical forest completion. None of the keys were bomb locked. That's logical forest.
Woohoo! Hey, nice. Well, like group. Now we're starting to find stuff. Wow!
This is an out of logic check. This is the last one. Okay.
And hi! Wowee! Hi, Hammer! Sure! First Justifier, a forest. Whoops! Yay!
Immediate dip and leave.
I would too, considering fire's also a way of the hero. Yeah, you get the heck out of here.
Watch it be all dungeons. You had to go back into forest.
Probably is. I mean, they have minuet. It's not that bad, but that's just funny. First, just the forest. Hammer. All right, fire's waiting here. I'm getting out of here.
Oh yeah. Also, Greg in basement of well.
Mm-hmm. Can someone in chat check the VOD to see if there were any bomb locked keys in the well? Because I was not paying enough attention, unfortunately.
No, there was no bomb locked keys in the well. I was paying attention.
Okay, thank you. I mean, Hyrule Field did nothing in it. Hyrule Field long shots in logic.
No.
Flufflush is about to get the hammer. And probably
hook
also
logic. Long shot is not, because one of those hook shots was locked behind a bomb.
No, Hammer puts it in.
Hammer does put it in. That's right.
I had to double check what on earth was waved here in field. It was that. It is that long shot.
Flush doesn't need bow.
Nope.
Oh, he's continuing.
I'm gonna do at least stealth. I'm a little, I can see this just for the check. That means though that explosives are probably going to be really darn stupid.
Mm-hmm. Also, free and easy skulls in here.
Yep. Because we still haven't seen a 40 hint. Link the Goron is useless. Thanks.
Oh, we know. Goron City's foolish anyway, so we knew he was useless.
Yeah, Strength 2 is also in logic with that hammer.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't do much of... No, well, GTG's an option now, actually, with bow, strength 2, Bolero, heart piece is a heart piece.
In logic long shot, we can cross.
Yes.
Not all done.
Time there.
We knew that. That was hinted.
Yep. And gonna peek the wall. That looks like a rupee or something.
I thought it was nuts.
Something, yeah, like that. If it were Skull Sandy, I would have said it was a token, but no.
Oh, that's right. It could be all dungeons if child side is required. Blah.
Yeah.
Not for getting there though. As
Cast done X. What kind of settings do you want for your seed? Not all of my seeds are this much of a snooze, by the way. This one finally got going in almost an hour, which is saying something. Yeah, what kind of settings did you like cast in? I'll just go with a regular old weekly setting seed then. Yeah, neither of them have strength 2. Fluflush is more likely to get 2 strength 2 than T2 is to get than T2 is at the moment, since Alright, and your star seed has been sent to you, Castan. Have fun! Hopefully it's a little bit less of a snooze than this. Yeah, this is gonna be a long one. Considering we're an hour in, we still missing a load of items, and it's been such a slow start. Spell Mask is still dead. Well, Metagoran Hint's actually not the worst when you have a hammer, because you can really quickly get through the mud walls. Yeah, no 40 hint. I remember the last time we had I remember a seed. I forget if it was weekly or something else, where no 40 hit meant 40 skulls was your iron boots. I forget what it was. Just remember 40 hit 40 skulls hit nowhere to be found. That ended up being iron boots, and no one was happy with me. Yes, double wave the hero trail. Correct. We have. I can confirm we have seen 3 copies. I keep a running notes. My notes sheet includes spots for me to write down where hints were seen for this exact reason. Crowd control seed. Thank you. Yes. Crowd control. There was a crowd control seed crowd control race recently, and our boots were not hinted. 40 Skulls hint was really, really bad.
letter.
Is that the Crater Fairy or the DMT Fairy?
That was
Crater Fairy.
Crater.
Yeah. So they had a crowd control seed. 40 Skulls hint nowhere to be found. Turns out it happened to. It was also a 30 out of 30 skulls for first bomb bag seed. It was a 30 out of 30 skulls for first bomb bag. 40 skulls was unhinted. They found a bunch of bomb shoes and could buy more, so they didn't even rush the bomb bag either. And then it just turns out, oops, it's 40 skulls irons. Hey, bro, yeah, it's a star seed. It's a snooze of a star seed. I don't know why Flu's doing this before fire. There we go. 30 Skulls is still dead. Where is this 40 hint?
No telling.
Also, happy 1 hour, everyone. We're finally starting to get places.
No.
Bigger one is still a heart container. Deck your shield, okay. And the Pluggy. So yeah, shout outs to our 2 runners, Titu and Fluflush, to my co-commentator Adam, and to our 2 trackers, McPaula and Yam Heffley. Fluflush, not checking the DMT fairy? Hello? As he sees the fourth DMT wave to hear it. Okay, and he remembers. Yeah, good reminder. Bosky turned up for D2, by the way, so I think so he's gonna go do Volvagia now. Oh yeah, no, Fluflush is definitely getting the DMT wall dressed. I'd be concerned. And actually, yeah, Fluflush not going down, Tro just getting a hit in the fairy. That makes sense, actually. Whoops. Way of the Hero Fire. And actually, no, T2 just getting the heal. I thought he'd gotten the boss key, but I guess he's gonna get healed and go up. Oh yeah, even if they do find the boss key, they don't have many chews and they've got no bombs. Volvagia is gonna be fun.
Oh god. Dump blue fire, grab fairy.
T2 can do that. Fluflush can't. Sorry, no. Yeah, T2 can't do that. Fluflush can, but T2 doesn't have an empty bottle at him.
Alright.
T2 hasn't done the well yet, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a mirror shield, or a long shot, or a bottle. So all three of those things were in there, in the well. Yeah, the hammer was in the first chest of forest. By the way, watch this Way of the Hero be in hammer chest, because why not? I mean, despite the incredibly slow start, we are actually starting to get there on Go mode items.
Yeah.
Let's see, we need access to Water Temple, we need hovers for Shadow, and we need to, and well, they can physically get to Spirit Temple. Yeah, Fluflush doesn't have a bow. Could be worse, though. And yeah, he's not bowlocked, so he's fine. Keys, keys, and more keys. Thanks, game. Yeah. Fire's a snooze so far. Why not? Yeah, I don't know when Fluflush goes Richard. He's done most things as child. He doesn't have a good reason to go back. No Sun Song either, because that's probably on Burning Cack or something. Fire continuing to give us nothing but keys and junk.
Mm-hmm.
So about that slow start, we had a couple minutes of interesting stuff and it's back to the snooze.
Yep. Gonna have to full clear fire, aren't we?
Yeah.
Flu does not have a bow.
Nope. He'll need one eventually.
Where was the bow?
Richard.
Right. Well, he's not bow locked, so that's good. He can go around and then jump into the map chest.
Mm-hmm. The issue is, when is he getting a bow? Because Richard's not a good check day for him right now. Won't be for a long time. Because even if he gets Boomerang, he doesn't really want to do Stone Jabu, unless the Boomerang is the way of the hero item in Fire, and then you're doing Stone Jabu.
Right.
Because with 30 and 50 both dead, and 40 who knows, but if a Boomerang is the way of the hero in Fire, you're just the odds are good. You're gonna just march on over to Jabu at some point. Yeah, T2 full cleared Bear in DC. It made sense for him at the time, but Boomerang cannot be bait wave the hero. We have a slingshot for a child ranged weapon in spirit, so it's not that.
Sorry.
Rob, I think they wanted Day as child to go get Ranch in particular, among other things. Yeah, Boomer could be waved here for bait spirit key logic for Requiem, right? Yes. Because there's a non-zero chance it's logical AD. Whether or not it's hard AD, we don't know. But at least it's not hard AD just for getting to spirit, at least, because they do have long shot to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, T2. Anyway, never mind. No Pierre for either of them, doesn't matter because it was hinted dead. And this wave, the hero item and the boss key are both currently not showing up.
Are they the last two checks?
Three,
they are
actually.
The last two checks.
Yay! Well, the wave here might be a Delvagiat.
Shit. I was joking when I said full clear fire. Game.
Yeah, no.
Game. Seed. Please.
Ooh, T2 acing a chew.
Be smart. Use nuts. Think with your nuts, people. That came out wrong.
Yes, this check is bomb locked. Since you need to blow up the door.
How wasn't all of fire bomb locked?
No, you could get in the door.
Well, I meant because the big lava room and have keys.
I don't remember if there's a key there. It is also Goron Tunic locked as well because we don't have a wallet yet.
Right.
Bumble one low frozen item. Okay. Oh, that depends if that's the Lure Maze or the Lava Room Kinra, but yeah. In any case, T2 doesn't much care. The problem is T2 genuinely can't beat Fire right now. He only has 7 hearts, and no bottles, and he does not have enough explosives. He actually cannot be a legend right now. I'm like 90. Like, I think I'll give it a try, but I'm genuinely not sure if he has enough time for it. On 7 hearts and no explosives. He has a bow at least to do damage, but that's gonna suck. There's a boomerang!
Why? That actually physically hurts. I got stomach pains from that. And Star Sky.
And there's a boss key. Boomerang, wait.
Okay? Deep breath.
You can. Yes, you can.
2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4.
Now the question is it bait AD or hard AD?
You back with us?
Yes.
I'm gonna take that no.
Sorry, I'm just laughing really hard at that. Yeah, so it's basically it's at least oops AD for items and literally nothing else, considering that we had to go into forest at least for the hammer. Yeah, Tito can't bottle a fairy. That's why I'm genuinely unsure if he can actually do it, because he doesn't have a fairy. He is. I doubt he wants to waste his remaining 7 chews on this. That would be kind of sucky. He does at least have a bow. This is not going to be fun. Fluflush has the bottle. He doesn't have a. Fluflush doesn't have a.
Large amount of chews.
Fluflush doesn't have a bow, but he has that bottle. I think the bottle's more important than the bow in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so anyway, the prediction's going is Requiem hard required. Let's put it that way. Have fun, chat.
Predict everything. Predict with custom amount. How much do I have? 61,029. 61,029 for yes. There we go.
And Tutu decides to scum that because that wasn't doing too well.
Flu? Pixel shot for.
I think he
Realize.
realized. Unfortunately, he also then fell down.
Aye, aye, aye. Pointless pixel shot is pointless.
Yep. And T2 decided smartly enough that, yeah, fire is not happening on his current equipment.
Fire bad.
I mean, Fire Shuffle was kind of bad, considering it had a boomerang and on the hammer chest. We don't even know how hard required it might be.
As I said, fire bad.
Yeah. Which, that boomerang does also make me wonder. Well, no, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, 40 skulls is in without boomerang.
Yeah.
So it's not the issue. I do wonder what 40 skulls is, though, because we haven't seen that hint.
Watch the hint being Zora Fountain.
Probably is. Yeah, we're basically in a bit of oh no mode as T2 gets his letter.
We're in Dear God Why mode.
Yeah. I wouldn't rush AD yet, because Requiem could well be bait for logic, and we don't know yet. I'm with, especially for, well, They both have a decent amount of stuff they can do in GTG, so neither of them has strength 2 right now, and then Spirit Temple. Like, it would be, I think next play might generally be just go hike across the wasteland, basically. And by the way, we still don't have logical explosives.
Yay. Yes, he can get to GTG logically. We have long shot.
Oh yeah, T2 can't get to GTG right now. He doesn't have a long shot.
Yeah.
And Epona's is somewhere.
At this rate, it's an ice cavern.
Yeah, it might be.
Or on or on Requiem.
Quite possible. I don't think the eye drops are that worth a 1 heart container, Kirby. It's even because 8 additional seconds is not really going to make the biggest of dents to Volvagia, honestly. I don't think. It's not worth time. Like, I think Forest might be from T2's position, Forest would be a decent play. He's got all the items for it. He's out of logic, but he knows he's got to find it somewhere. He probably doesn't care that much. Fluflush! Some angry shield flakes about why did I just climb all the way up here for this fire for this And actually, I think he's just going to the ball now. Which also makes sense. Yeah, at least he had to do all the fire for the big boss key, so there is that. Like, he didn't just climb up fire for a boomerang. He also had to come here for the boss key. Still feels bad.
Can you imagine?
And it doesn't make Fluffish any happier to see it.
Can you imagine? Boss key was first check. Boomerang's the only item in there.
Yeah, that would just be sucky. Letter is DMC, Fairy Diesler. Well, yeah, Fluflush going for Volvagi, but I'm reasonably certain Fluflush can actually do Volvagi. He's got since 10 heart containers, so he's got a load of time. He's got 10 heart containers. He's got he bottled fairy. He's fine. It's not gonna be a fast fight, mind you, but it's fine. Fluflush should not have an issue. An hour 12 seconds times 2. Yeah, he'll be good. And for all we know, the actual wave hero item is here in Volvagi.
Volvagi is going to be nothing.
Probably. Have we seen all the keys, actually?
I was not counting keys.
Neither was I. Bombs on Volvagi would be funny. Yes, this is the weekly. We only have 2 trackers today, so we are only restreaming 2 runners. It is possible Rang is waiting here for an item. We don't know. Yeah, the issue with Way of the Hero Force is its result. Hammer was in the first chest, so yeah, we don't have a magic meter. Doesn't mean a whole lot beyond that fact that our Din's fire is totally useless. Alright, there's the fairy for Fluflush.
Nice long shot snipe.
Mm-hmm. And there we go. Nicely done. Tieto gonna turn in Rudo's letter now. Probably thinking about Ice Cavern as well.
There's 2 more hints back here.
To read them when you go Ice. He doesn't feel like going to Jabu with a Rang just yet. I don't blame him.
It was the last key.
Alright, so Boomerang, Way of the Hero in Fire. The question is, what for? Because it's not for skulls. We have Longshot and Bottles and Logic. We have enough dungeon access. We have, like, I'm fairly certain 40 skulls is it. We don't need a rank for it, I don't think. Yeah, Tito did get the boss key in Fire. He just didn't have enough equipment, basically, to do Volvagia. The Boomerang's also way out of Logic right now, behind Bomb Bag and a Goron Tunic or Wallet, so yeah. So Boomerang is is for Jabu in some fashion. Either an item in Jabu, we already know the boomerang chest is dead, or it's for Requiem. Whether or not Requiem is hard required is the bigger question at this point.
Blue powder getting second strength.
Yeah, I think once he cleans up some stuff and finishes DC, he has just enough. He has exactly 2 chews, which is just enough for him.
Yep, because he knows that it's got absolutely nothing.
Yep, and because I believe he does know how to break the wall of the floor of King Dodongo with a hammer.
It's honestly just a certain angle. Trial and error. He's gonna save before he tries this. I don't blame him at all.
Yeah, I don't know about using the chews here right now when it's foolish and you have to do spirits.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that second one did not hit. Good thing he saved.
Mm-hmm.
Air strength 2 for Tito. Yeah, no fire, not even a bow for the really lousy bow strats. Not the greatest. And there we go.
Excuse me.
I mean, you at least want to see, you want to see if your heart. You at least can see, are you hard locked out of Spirit Temple? Right away, and is there anything on the Archer? 2 big questions. Alka, you have to have a bow for Armo's push, and also for the shenanigans and sunblock, you still need a bow to light the torches.
Which is a pain.
Yeah.
That Armo's push is so slow.
Oof, probably hoping for some bomb chews. Nicely done on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Rob is talking about getting hard luck to the spirit right away, like in the first couple checks. Yeah.
This bomb bag is already a problem.
Yeah. Like, one of the reasons why Titu's probably not bothering all that much with Jabu is that he knows it's considerably illogic, considering that Boomerang is stuck behind both a Goron Tunic and Bomb Bag. The Bomb Bag is nowhere to be seen. And who knows on the other one? And who's on Fire Temple completion? Yeah, sure. I fully anticipate Flute's gonna head over across Gerda Valley. It's not a fast hike, unfortunately, but what else do you do in this situation? First Bomb Bag could be on 40 skulls at the rate we're going. It really could. Yeah, Floof I think is gonna go march across the wasteland now. March across the valley now. Hold up a setting, a map checker just to verify how many skulls are in logic. Yeah, we're well past 50.
It's not reassuring.
Yeah. And
Usually
actually,
I'm not even gonna lie. Usually I'd love a skull seed, but
Lucius going child interesting. I wonder where he's going next, because he's already done well. He's done Deku. I don't think Jabu's that appealing a play. And no, he didn't make an idea for Richard. I don't know what actually. I don't actually know what his time of day is right now. Even Keep playing a Prelude now. I don't actually know where Fluflush is going. Maybe he's just chasing that ring? I could see that, actually. It's way out of logic, but I could genuinely see him just following that ring because it is Way of the Hero. It's not the most. It's not the most. It's not a play I would necessarily do, but I can see why. We know that the boomerang chest is dead. Yes. That is not news.
yeah, we had that hint.
What's left to connection make AD required? Hover boots on the arch for one. Iron boots on the arch would do it if gold scale's unavailable. Light arrows, boss key, small keys. There's a variety of stuff that can make this AD still.
Mm-hmm. Ba-dum. Looks like Tito's gonna cross.
Oh yeah, by the way, we still, don't have magic. That could be behind AD.
Oh god.
We don't have the lens or magic, by the way, for Wasteland Crossing right now in Logic. I mean, there's a decent chance that decent chance something's in so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start tracking GTG keys because I think that's gonna be relevant here. Because we only have so much that's actually in Logic in GTG.
Mm-hmm. Valley Rocks? Stick.
There's the other Crater Song hint, thanks. Still need that 40 hits game.
Maybe I'll go and get the hint outside of the, I didn't check Shadows first, but the fairy fountain. That's the word I'm looking for.
Here's another disturbing thought I just had. You know first Bombay could be barricaded?
Oh my god. How? How can it be Baronade if Boomerang's locked behind bombs?
I think, oh wait, is it? No, that one I'm dumb. Thanks. A nice long shot extension on T2's side, but unfortunately it's more uselessness. Thanks. It's kind of nighttime, doesn't matter because no opponents for HBA. Now here's a question actually for T2. Does he go into GTG and then Spirit? Or does he just head across the wasteland first? Because assuming he's not Assuming because he can actually do Spirit Temple right now if he decides to do bow strats. It is bow strats, but it is an option. Like he can go march across the wasteland and figure out if it's AD right now. GTG's a lot of checks and in logic. I just don't know if he wants to do it. I don't, but I would think he would GTG it. Because he would like a magic meter for Spirit. Bow strats work, and I know he knows them. It doesn't mean he wants to do them.
Right.
Now, there's our Goron tunic. Thanks, game. Okay, that's half our logic for Boomerang.
A key in logic.
Mm. Hey, BGS for Flu. Oh, if they had been the bomb egg right next to the Goron tunic, I would have laughed. Stalfos is the fire arrows. Okay, well, he's got both sets of fire sources. Doesn't have a magic to use them, though. And the hurt piece. Okay, so Boomerang is not waiting here for the map or compass chests in Jabu, I'll say that much. And by the way, that skill could still be available here in DNT until we definitively confirm it's not. Because, yeah. Ice Cavern is in logic without bombs, because we can use the skill to turn letters, the main thing that the skill gives us right now. And, who knows? Strength at Din's pretty. If Din's confirmed, strength probably confirmed at the rate we're going. Who knows where strength 3 is? Hey, GTG Like Room is the third key. Has a third key. And a huge rupee. We're still getting skulls. We have not seen 20 yet. I think it was at 17. Another key. And stick. Lol, Rob. Alright, Rudo's picking up the Sapphire on Fluflush's side, and T2's heading for the Bullock checks. Gold scale, okay, that's Water Temple completable out of logic. We also have very few keys right now. Yeah, we have very few keys.
Guy.
Order, oh, maybe completable, yeah, we don't know about Central Pillar or, yeah, Central Pillar is the main thing. 2, Rob. Where's Bombman could be on lap night, as dumb as that sentence sounds. Peace. Could be about making Tech Grotto. Hyrule Field is Wave the Hero. It's confirmed for a long shot, but it could be for something else. We never did see that Tech Grotto. Key number 5. It's kind of surprising we've gone most of the way around and we've still only got 5 keys. Marinade here for food. Nice magic! Alright, now you're going to GT. Now you're going to Spirit Temple for sure, because now you can actually do the whole place. Stick upgrade. And a key. Gonna save his chew here for the Beamos. And Baronade has Iron Game! That's logically required, alright. I know why Boomerang's Wave the Hero now. That's amazing. And Wave the Hero command has been suitably updated, though I forgot to put in a space. There we go. Yeah, still no move for Floosh. Got other things to do with those iron boots, which makes sense, honestly. Another key in the hidden ceiling. Floosh doing a save quit. And, yep, that's Lake, as there's another GTG key. And another. Alright, that's all 9 keys. And a wallet. Thanks, game. Thanks. That's actually an in-logic wallet to boot, too. All 9 keys were available. So, Speedo's gonna finally go figure out if it's hard AD for Child Side Spirit. Gonna finally go figure out if it's hard AD for a key on Child Spirit now, or something on the Arch. Yeah, at least first bomb bag can't be in the toilet. Yeah, Floosh actually does not currently need to do GTG. He's already beaten Fire. T2 appreciates the Goron tunic for that. Yeah, T2, who, by the way, is getting money to go buy shoes off the carpet salesman, because they still don't have a bomb bag almost 2 hours in. Yeah, both Well and GTG having a bunch of stuff, but not Wave the Hero. I mean, GTG has got a gold scale, which is a dubious Wave the Hero. Probably isn't Wave the Hero, and both Wallet and Goron Tunic are equally available because we had no bomb lock we had no out of logic keys. So neither of those are waived here. Alright. Lab Dive is gonna come up here for Floosh. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, Scale's way of the hero. Hi, hover boots. We're in low mode here on Restream. Yeah, between the two of them, we are late no mode. Huh. Now the only remaining question is, do we need to do AD? Yeah, glow mode and still no bomb bag. Where is that bomb bag? Like, I'm amazed we didn't see one in GTG, I'll be honest. What's even left for it? Let's see. Oh, water. Most of the forest temple is honestly probably where the bomb bag is. You might not necessarily need lens, actually. Because I strongly suspect our first bomb bag just sitting further in forest temple at the rate we're going. It's not shadow. It's not spirit. Wait, actually, GTG right side. Actually, no. However, Shadow Temple actually I think could have our first bomb bag. We can at least get in the door and do some of it without. Yeah, it could be Shadow, could be Spirit Temple's currently at Logics without a few different things. So yeah, Shadow and Forest are probably the most likely locations for that bomb bag we don't have. And Flu at least is in need of explosives of some kind. There's the boss key of water in the compass chest. If T2's able to go mode water, that's quite helpful. Doubt it. But possible. Yeah, Flu still doesn't have a bow. I don't know when he's going to Richard, unfortunately. We have had one forfeit so far. Someone just quit. I can't blame them on this seed. Nice Morpha fight for Floosh. Having the PGS also from Jabu for this. Okay, T2 does make it over to the wall in time. I wasn't 100% sure. Turning night, which is good. Actually, it kind of helps for telling if later is on the arch at least. I can't tell what that is. Can get another look in a minute. And there's Serenade. Thanks, game. Yeah, Morpho Death animation took longer than the fight. Teacher's not even going to bother checking the arch. I'm a little surprised. I would have. Just to see if it's AD for that. Because he has no idea where his hover boots are. He has no idea. Yeah, he has no idea where his hover boots are. He doesn't know where his lighters are. I would go check that arch before I start doing Spirit Temple. Because you can kind of get a glimpse of it coming in and out of the temple, but it's really hard to see. And yeah, you still don't know 40. I would not do skip hints without knowing what 40 skulls is, because that's something. Okay, that's a huge rupee. Not a good sign. Yes, Lucius now in Water Temple. Alright, is this a key? Or rather, is this a small key to be specific? If it's a boss key, okay, it's a boss key. Unfortunately, it's AD. And hey, it's AD! Thanks. Oops, AD, everyone. Requiem is hard required. Yeah, oops, AD just bleeding because we've known that it might have been logical AD for a good long while due to Boomerang being Wave Hero in Fire Temple and Jabu being a stone. But then Iron Boots showed up in Baronade, so it was clearly Boomerang Wave Hero for that. And then, well, hi, they don't have any keys. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Like, this is, I mean, it's still a slow as far as items go. They came in clusters and then were bored again, but it is fun to see, hey, it's all dungeons. Thanks, game. Yep, yesterday was a Trez seed. I didn't actually catch much of it, unfortunately, but I think it was another all dungeon seed. I could be wrong. And yeah, VXR, if you want to put together a BS command, go ahead, because you could probably use one. Oh, you, that's what it was. Yeah, a doctor on AD, first logical bomb bag in Spirit, locked behind Wasteland Crossing, Lens and Jabu, rang on King Zora. Lol! That's a fun seed. For yesterday. Lucius out of water, and that's a huge ruby Rakitu. Alright. More bomb chews in the forest well. How dumb can the first bomb bag be? It could be in Shadow Temple, as Floosh does get Sun Song off Burning Cack, so if he really wants, he can in fact go pick up that bow he sort of needs on Richard at this rate. Alright, and I'm updating your BS command slightly. Oh goodness, was Bombeck seriously on 20 skulls? Keck W. Sorry, I was typing and I'm not sure what's up with Adam. But yeah, now we're 51! First Bombeck! Thanks, game! Sorry, I was editing the command and missed the Bombay because of it. Is 20 skulls available without the hookshot? Good question. Should be. Can we get a bet going for where lights are? I suppose we could. I mean, we'll eventually get a hint, but it's gonna be a long time before we get that hint. As Luftlush gets opponents off Prelude. So, Blaro's an ice cavern. They're probably not going there. Alright, where's lights? Here's a bet. Let's see. I'm going to go with the toilet. No, it's not, Tom. In these settings, it's 6 medallion, bridge, and open boss door. So the boss key chest. So the Lax is a chest. There's a reason why I haven't gone to Gen's Castle yet today. Yeah, I don't know when Fliplush is getting a bow at this point. Still haven't seen it. It could in fact be lights on Tektite Grotto. We actually never did get a look at the Colossus Arch, so for all I know, it lights are on that. Adam, you there, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you just haven't said anything.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Just making sure we're still alive.
Yep.
Nothing in the Tektite Grotto. Yeah, first bombs on 20 skulls. Thanks, game. That's an impressively horrendous spot for it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't honestly blame Fluflush for just leaving Richard behind at this point. It's rather annoying to around. He's done basically everything else as child, so not much reason to. And he didn't have time of day when he was child, and he didn't want to wait, which is also fair enough, so. With Wave of Heroes to chase and dungeons to do, I can see why Fluflush skipped Richard. It just feels bad, because we still haven't found a second bow for Fluflush to get.
Mm-hmm.
For all we know, both of the other bows are on HB8.
Oh, Lord.
I rolled that before, by the way. Both bows on HBA. And proceeded to bust out laughing at the sight because, really, game? Really? 2 bows on HBA? Sure! The third bow was very accessible, at least, but it was hilarious that there were 2 bows on HBA.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was also the scene with Gold Skill and Tektite rather than like Fire Arrows and Shadow Trial 1 or something silly. There were just like several really ironic item locations.
Uh-huh.
But the bows on HBA was the cherry on top of the cake.
I bet.
Yeah, Trez is currently offline in Discord. I might have summoned him otherwise for this hilariously silly scene.
Flew heading into GGG.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget to get your bets in for the lights, Chad, as you get a slingshot there in the bow chest of forest. We're all in ranged weapon game.
Hmm?
One of our trackers. There's the lens. Bluepo.
Well, hey, magic. That's right, already have
Yep,
it.
magic for Blue and lens means we can cross the wasteland in logic to go find out it's AD to well, thanks game.
Wow, really appreciated.
Really appreciated. We don't actually need the lens because you don't need to cross the wasteland. You can just get it. You can just get Requiem by finishing Forest Temple. But that is funny. Could still be waiting to hear for the lens game, Mr. Cleared, yes. So that the odds of that aren't all that high. We've got most items. Like it would have to be strength 3 more or less on lens game or lights. Because we've gotten just about everything else that's logically relevant. And to answer a question earlier from Rob,
Go ahead.
one of these skulls, I'm pretty sure, is in fact in logic. Yeah, 20 skulls is in logic without a hookshot, in case you're curious.
Well, that's just great.
Pretty comfortably in logic, considering there's a bottle available. Because they got fortunate that the well likely room there were no bomb locked keys in the well. Interestingly, you know. Fire arrows for Flu. Ishal Swine chat. Welcome into well, it's AD.
Yeah. Tito's actually making pretty good time through Forest.
Yeah, he is. And happy 2 hours, everyone. It's been a fun 2 hours. It's been very entertaining, I hope. And let's shout outs to both of our runners on Restream, due to a floosh, to my co-commentator, and to our two trackers, McFarlane and the Emlyn Heffley, for keeping up with this mess.
Mess is the right word.
I mean, they're both going to hit tracker percent effectively by the end of this.
I don't think I've ever heard tracker percent, but damn.
Well, okay, there might be 1 or 2 songs. Okay, they're probably never getting Bolero from Ice Cavern, but besides that, they'll have everything else. In fact, if they do ever get Bolero from Ice Cavern, I'm going to be a touch concerned. At the rate we're going. Well, Floosh might end up going there, unfortunately, for looking for that bow he still hasn't found. I'm really hoping for Floosh's sake that a second bow's available. I just don't see where.
Not many checks left.
No. I mean, I think he probably wants one in Shadow Temple at this point. Because Fluflush is really gonna have to find a bow somewhere sometime, and I don't know when or if he's ever going to track down that. They're going to go back for Richard. Bunch of bowling's now a thing. That's still only 3 checks. Which reminds me, bet is closing as soon as Phantom Ganon Tick goes down.
Mm-hmm. Pretty smooth Phantom fight so far.
Mm-hmm. Well, T2's gonna... I could see T2 getting 20 skills after Jabu, but I don't know when Flu's going back for Richard as he gets his wallet.
I'm sorry. I've never seen that. What the hell was that?
I'm not sure.
Where Ganon fell behind the fence.
Huh.
I've never seen that before.
And it's useless on Phantom Ganon. Forest Temple, we have the hero for that hammer in the first chest, also required because it's Oops AD. Thanks, game. So at this point, it's just clear dungeons, and, well, yeah, just because we've seen most everything. They've seen most everything. There's not much left for either. Bo is on Richard to Sonic 1. Fluflush never ratted it in.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sunsong was late, didn't do so with going child, didn't set it up as adult when he to go child, and well. Richard did indeed find a very important stick to play with. Good thing his mom gave it back to us.
Right. Looks like Philip might be headed towards... Philippe might be headed towards Jabu now.
Yep. Jabu for Tito. Fluflush is gonna get the bad news, and then I suspect he's gonna go off to Shadow Temple.
Mm-hmm.
I really do hope for Fluflush's sake that there's a second bow in Shadow.
Right.
There's a decent chance of it too. Like there's still 2 bows in the game, and we don't have that many checks left for it. We don't know if 40 is dead, but Fluflush also has almost everything. If it's a bow, he just gotta be another one available somewhere. And if it's lights, well, everyone's stickered if over if it's lights on 40 at this rate. I don't actually know if Flu is mic on. I forgot to check.
I'm pretty sure he said he had clean audio. So no reaction.
Yeah, he does. Oh yeah, and yes, T2 will guarantee you lap dive after water. I can't see why he wouldn't. Especially with that skill and double wave to hero DMT, I would absolutely go do that.
Mm-hmm. Better safe than sorry.
Agreed. And Fluflu's also heading straight into Spirit. We still don't know what the arch item is. I can't tell from the entrance. You can kind of see the top, but I have no idea what the item on it is, and we haven't seen the Colossus. And if that's the 40 skulls hint and it tells us lights on it, it was going to be fun.
Oh, Lord.
Also, closing the bed because I apparently forgot to do that. I expect to get some very angry shield flicks from Fluflush at the sight of the, leave some arrows on the other chest.
Oops, all dungeons, such a slow start. Seed, what did... Seed, wow. Star, what did you roll today?
The seed!
Yeah.
Yeah, Fluflush posing, it's like, well, great. Just pausing there to be like, okay, well, where's that bow? Is basically what Fluflush is thinking at this rate, because
Right.
he's known he needs one at some point for a while, but he could have gotten away with it if Forest wasn't required, and he might have gotten one out of Ganon's, for instance, but nope. Hovers are in fact bow locked, yes, because Gold Scale was bow locked. Oh yeah, no, if Bo is here behind hovers, it's not logical. I don't think Fluflush gives two pecks about it, though. Considering he doesn't have a bow 2 hours and 10 minutes in, he will take a bow, even if it's out of logic. I don't think he cares. Here's rank 3, by the way. It's okay. Tight.
Useless.
By the way, I'm sure Double Magic's in here somewhere, because it always is.
Yeah.
And is not strength 2 locked? No, it isn't, actually. Let's see. Magic is available. And yeah, that's not magic. That's actually very available. So yeah. Strength and DMT not waived here unless the lights are behind it. Not that it matters, since we've managed to confirm goal skill wave the hero for hover boots on lamp knife. Kick W.
Right. Which is hilarious.
Right? Of all the questionable things in DMT for way of the hero, it's the strength upgrade, and not the scale. Like we originally thought. Go figure. Thanks, game.
I think the game is just mocking us at this point.
Yes, it is.
Actually, looking at it, isn't Floosh just a bow away from being able to get to Ganon?
Yes he is. Yeah, issue is there a bow? Like, where is that bow for him? We know one's on Richard. We haven't seen the other two. We don't know if they're bow locked. They weren't in Forest Temple, but they could be bow locked on, say, HBA. They could be in Ganon's Castle. We don't know where the other two bows are. He hasn't found a key yet either. By the way, this is the point where Shadow becomes bomb locked, in case, as we consider where our other two bomb banks are, because we haven't seen either of those.
Shit.
We're also up to 2 forfeits now. We're gonna get more. I mean, I'll be honest, Rob, I don't know how much Fluflush necessarily cares about gold skill logic. He just needs a bow. There's 3 in the game. If his bow's out of logic, I don't think he really cares. It's a bow.
Right.
Like, if he finds one out of logic, he's just gonna assume there's another one available somewhere, which there is. Like, I don't think it's the worst issue in the world. Hover boots are on lab dive, top pile.
Clean quick kill on Baronade for Philippe.
Yep. And there's his iron boots.
That'll get him through water.
Yep. It's a good thing, by the way, that our next thing on ZSR main won't be till 4 p.m. Eastern.
Right.
Because this is going to take a while. This is not going to sub 3. Got a bit too much stuff to do.
Too much of a slow start.
Yeah. Slow start, slow going. Like, they basically kind of got items in clusters, and then between those clusters was just absolute boredom, as we see the Skull Kid hint. Where is that 40 Skulls hint?
Yeah, still nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
At this point, Storm Squad outside Hyrule Castle.
Quite likely. I mean, it's like probably like a 90% not, like 95% maybe thing not recorded at this point. But there is that small chance it's delayed arrows. As they get there's Love and Shadow. Yep, Kuiper, it's AD. Hard required. There was a huge rupee and some arrows in the first 2 checks of Adult Spirit. Oh yeah, teacher's gonna go check Tech Grotto, I guess, now.
Makes sense.
Not really a good way to route this in, so might as well at this point.
Always full clear your way to heroes.
Shadow still having 32 bomb trees, by the way. I think the fourth bell one might defend the 20 pack. There's Stone of Agony for Fluflush. You know, the odds of this aren't also that great, but I would laugh if it's just light arrows in the archer. They haven't bothered peeking it in the slightest. Yeah, we're almost at main percent. We know we're double defenses as well. I've seen the arrows, Stone of Agony, Greg. I don't know if we've seen the winner heart piece though.
I don't believe we have.
Wow, Dudu is getting bodied by these enemies in this room. Jeez. Bush has found a ransom of not much in Shadow Temple. Oh yeah, no, stay safe, Edgario and Chad. To everyone who's in the path of Hurricane Henri, please stay safe. Hope you guys make it through alright, because yeah, I'm glad I'm far inland enough to not get hit by that one, but yikes. Small key there for 52. It is all medallions, Joe the D-Man, and 2 keys in Child Spirit even. Really, thanks game. Yeah, it's the win condition is all medallions. It just so happens that we need all 3 spiritual stones to get Requiem to be one of the medallions. Yeah, French reaching French Hurricane, little Tamil attack. I mean, I am pronouncing the name of that hurricane as Henri because of the spelling, Henri, which is more the French spelling than the English one. Also helps my brain is currently in partially in French with a French and a Belgian runner. It is the current pronunciation. Yeah, if they wanted to call the hurricane Henry, they would have spelled it with a Y, not with an I. Errors. Yay! Really? Second bomb back in the Shadow Bosky chest. Thank game. Unlocked bomb back. Yep. In quite a few different ways. And we're in our last pack of bomb chews, sure. Yeah, 20 skulls is absolutely first logical bomb bag at this point. I think we've seen just about everything that is. Yeah, I think we've seen just about everything that could have that bomb bag. Besides, considering it wasn't Forest Temple and it wasn't the first part of Shadow, I think we've about run out of logical checks for that bomb for a bomb bag to be. So 20 first logical bomb bag. Thanks, game. 40 was probably in? It might have been, yeah, Rob, but it was, well, I mean, at that point. Yeah. Nitpicking. Because 40 skulls is after 20 skulls in logic, Rob. Yeah, Flu has no, Flu came in here with no bomb shoes, no. So he got, he has PRSA. He would have been fine to get to Bongo anyway. And, Spirit's Fire locked, by the way. No key on Child Climb. Also, Bongo with the hookshot can be kind of rude. Alright, heart piece. And a purple rupee on Bongo, so Shadow Temple was utterly useless. It had Neighbor's Love, the Stone of Agony, and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, Neighbor's Love, Stone of Agony, and a second bomb deck. And then it's Lucius' 5th medallion, still needs a move. Composer Grave Chest is a new check. Yeah, Shadow was not foolish, and there was a Strength 3, sorry, forgot for Strength 3 was the first check of Shadow. Our Dungeon Foolish is DC, by the way, Rob. Vanilla likes light arrows would be pretty funny, actually. Luther is gonna try the Forest Courtyards, which makes sense. Unfortunately, his bow is not in here. Luther has done quite well with the seed. Like, they've been back and forth quite a bit. They've done different things in different orders, so they've ended up having very different routes to the seed. But I would still put them very close if it weren't for that bow. There's the key on the left hand. So that's all. So that's Sunlock has to have a key since everything else is 3 key lines, at least locked behind 3 keys. And T2 does not realize, or he might have just now. Can't tell. Not sure how well T2 knows Spirit Key logic. Alright, gonna head back on over. Lelouch does get some more chews. Yeah, it's bow versus hover boots at this point, and I think T2 finds hovers before Lelouch finds the bow, but it's hard to say. Because it's looking like both of the other bows are either hard bow locked or just not in a good spot. Because I think we've seen everything that qualifies as a reasonably good spot for a bow. The only bow we've seen is on Richard. Oh yeah, and I forgot T2 hasn't beaten Fire yet because he didn't have enough equipment, basically, to beat Lavaggio earlier. Also, wow, it's been a really long time since we beat Lavaggio. I just realized it's been, what, close to 2 hours? Hey, Trez! We're in, glow mode between the two runners. Both of them are missing stuff. And, this has not been the fast seed by any means. Trez, welcome. Hey, thank you. Yes, ZSR animated emotes. Woohoo! Also, Trez, you can see the, oh so lovely, mess that is this seed in the form of our BS command. And the ZSR Lurk is really, really cute animated, actually. Aww. So Fluflush is unfortunately missing the bow. The only one we've seen is Richard, and it doesn't appear as though there's any other bow available in the entire seed. As we find Farore's Wind on game. Farore's Wind unlocks, thanks. Fluflush is going child. I think he's running out of checks. It's between this and Ice Cavern, I think, so might as well. Yeah, would have been. Oh, Fluflush, just staring at that bow for a solid stare. Yeah, Fluflush didn't have the time of. Fluflush just didn't have the time of day, unfortunately, for that, and then just kind of had other things to do. And apparently, second ball it was on bowling decks. Game. That is good for Flu, because I was worried. The main thing I think my main worry for Flu is he's going to end up in Ice Cavern before he found that bow. So at this point, Flu needs to go through all of Forest and then all of Spirit. T2 has just finished Spirit, but needs to go through all of Shadow and then beat Water and beat Fire. And then there's the matter of where lights are. Fluter's never found Lens, so he can't do the Lens game. Lens is in Forest Temple, behind that bow he just got, as Tornova's just got a nut on it. I'm also not worried about T2's hovers. DMT's double wave hero, gold scales. There's a scale in it. I'm fine with that. No. T2 has boss keys for both water and fire. I can't remember why he didn't beat water, but he did not have enough equipment, basically, to beat fire.
Mm-hmm. He was too low on health. With no bottle.
Yeah, he had like 7 hearts, no bottle, only a handful of bomb chews. Yeah. Trez showing off all the emotes. Okay, I guess ZSR Mad got a rework. I kind of like the old one, but the new one's not bad. ZSR Fine is hilarious. And ZSR Pog is cute too. I like Eslo's. That works really well, actually. Yeah, Fluflush is a headed medallion. They've done different things, but I think one of the big things that really hurt T2 was just not being able to beat Fire first trip. He's going to lose multiple minutes to it. And it's not T2's fault, really. He couldn't beat Fire first trip. I think doing well earlier also helped Fluflush. Yeah, thanks to Shiro for doing the new ZSR emotes. She's also the one who designed my emotes. Could have sworn T2 already found our boss key, because I know we saw it on his side first. I think he's just looking for hovers in here. Might have. Because I could have sworn we saw boss key on compass chest before Fluflush went in there, but I could be a scatterbrain. Yeah. Never mind. Fluflush making use of that forest to save a bit of time in forest. Yeah, Lens is coming up soon for Fluflush. I think it was the Blue Po. T2 is unfortunately not going to find hovers in here. Yeah, thanks for the sub, VXR. Properly making use of that. What is that one? ZSR Burntrez emote. I like that name of that emote. Burntrez. That emote was recorded yesterday. Lol. There's the lens for Fluflush. Hover boots are on lab dive, whale rent. T2 should hopefully get them after he's done with Water Temple. I don't think falling all the way down was intentional. Could be wrong. Don't think he meant to do that. So, Adam, you have anything in the chat? You guys have anything you want to talk about for the next while? Since we know where most everything is, we're just missing a couple, and we're really just missing lights.
Mm-hmm.
Because they've got a while. Fluflush is now most of the way through forest, but still needs to do spirit, and then needs to go to get in and figure out where lights and go pick up lights. Like, it's gonna be another 20-30 minutes till he finishes. Yeah. Here's the BK for T2. Having some real trouble with the water pillar. Decides, yep, just gonna shoot it. Yeah. I guess something I could mention is that for anyone who's interested, the Silver Gauntlets recently announced Season 2 of the co-op tournament will be starting this in just under a month. Signups are now open. The co-op tournament, settings to be decided at the moment, we're currently still in discussions, is teams of 2. You race against... it will be groups into a single elimination bracket stage of 32 teams. Let's see. And you can find a friend and sign up whenever you like. There is more detail in the OOTR Discord. I know we posted an announcement about that a few days ago. If you want to check it out, should be good fun. We had our first season last year; it was really popular, and I'm looking forward to this next one. East Groups tournament is also currently in the later stages of qualifiers. It is a tournament aimed at newer runners who are still learning the game and who want to get into competition with other runners of similar skill level. You can also find more information in the OOTR Discord if you want to check out either or both tournaments. Shoutouts also to our two runners, Titu and Fluflush, to my co-commentator Adam, and to our two trackers, McFullen, Yale, and Heffley, as well as to everyone in chat for watching. Alright, let's see what Central Pillar is, Titu. East Key. Alright. Chat, if you have any ideas for what to chat about for the next while, feel free to mention it, because, yeah, we're just not seeing anything new, and I'm don't exactly have a plethora of ideas for topics of discussion, as T2 heads for Morpha, and, Fluflish just finishes off Phantom Gaiden here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness, well that's the thing talking about. JJ's Curiosa finishing first, 240-40. Wow, jeez, that's a really good time on this seed.
Yeah, very much GG's.
Because this isn't going to sub 2 for even Fluflush, who I think I can put solidly ahead at this point. Even if Fluflush isn't sub 3ing this at this point, I don't think. Depends where lights are, but I don't think it's happening. Fluflush might have had a similar time if he hadn't put Richard off. I think that definitely would have helped because Fluflush did a lot of extra checks. Hey, Tannerin! Yep, it's hard AD. There were no keys on that little side. Yeah, Fluflush double dipped Forest. Yeah, without the bow, Fluflush ended up double dipping Forest. I think he went GTG after Hover Boots, so you end up full clearing GTG despite having most of the items for it. I think. He doubled. Yeah, he did a lot of water temple. Like there were a bunch of extra checks that Fluflush did without that bow. And yes, the ESR grid does now have blinking eyes, as should just send just some regular old arrows. And yep, the bomb bags are 20 skulls into Shadow Boss key chest. Thanks, game. Oh, and rip Fluflush's shield. Getting hit by a fire keys there. Oh. Okay. Yep, blame Chaz, because in the end it always gets back to him. Indeed.
I mean, not wrong.
Nope. I mean, he is the one who hired me as restreamer, which has resulted in me rolling this seed. And these runners getting stuck playing through this seed. At least this isn't one of my RSL seeds. True. For clarification, I have rolled 4 one-hit KO seeds in a row in RSL as of late. And the runners have been none too pleased about getting so much Oko. It's only a 5% chance. I just managed to roll 4 in a row, which is fun. I rolled a 6-sided test the other day. My RSL seeds have stuck. Yeah, yours have the XR. Alright, hovers for now for T2. Little bit behind Fluflush at this point, because Spirit's faster than Shadow Temple is. T2 also being very thorough, and I think things a different way to slow him down a bit. Still, alright, Shadow Temple for T2, and Fluflush is an Adult Spirit. We still don't know. We still don't know where lights are. I assume they're probably not on 40 skulls. I don't think either, because I don't think Karios would have finished that quickly if it was 40. But then again, he might have found the hit that these this slot all skipped. These two both skipped. So who knows? And there's strength 3. Nice shade of blue there for what you do. I do quite like that. I'm not the one with the pings, actually. I'm not sure who's getting pinged. I think it's T2 who's getting all the pings. Actually, I don't know what he's getting pinged about, but I think it's him. I was just gonna ask if it was me or someone else. We remain with the dilemma. We have quite a bit of time to kill. It's like another 10 minutes until Fluflush will get the lights hint. And so GG's to Ryukane finishing second, 247.23. Pretty good time still. 7 minutes behind Curiosa, not too bad. I mean, it's possibly around until I trouble forgetting the hint. I think it was discussed yesterday, because we've seen most of the game, honestly. There's not a whole lot left for those light arrows, and there's a very good chance of just sitting in cannons. Probably not, Rob. Probably not. He's to Riley finishing third, 248.45. Starting to get these finishes come in now as people finish up that AD and start. So yeah, light arrows have to be reasonably available. Yeah, Soldier's still got a few minutes in Spirit. Tutu's only about a third of the way through Shadow, like not even. And then both of them, as Tutu still needs to go back and kill Lavagia, and his fastest way back to Fire, because Bolero's an Ice Cavern, is going to be playing Minuet, so that's going to take him like a minute just to get back to Fire Temple. And Flutwish is still, and they both still have to climb Ganon's Tower. Sub 3 definitely dead for both. No, Tutu never went back to Fire. He's gonna do so after Shadow Temple. Didn't really need to, because he knows it's a small key on. I think he should know it's a small key on Lavagia. And he's just had other things to do. And welcome in, Riley, with a rating of the party of 10. GG's! How did you like the seed? We're still looking for light arrows. Flutwish is now about to beat his last medallion. Tutu's in his second to last. Fun and simple. Well, I don't know if I'd call the seed simple, necessarily, though it certainly was fun to watch, at least.
Well, once it finally started to pick up, that is.
Yep. Your logical bombs, Riley, were on 20 skulls. Yeah, our runners are looking in all the wrong places at the beginning. We saw virtually nothing for the first 50 minutes. Chat asking Riley some questions, covering pretty much what I have. More questions, yeah. Yeah, we never saw another bow. We had an interesting time with Gold Scale and the Way of the Heroes. I only found it was hard AD for like an hour 50-ish, like an hour 50 in. Richard is the dog in the market that you take it back to Zoner. Yeah, it makes sense, Riley. Saw DMT double at Nocturne spot, got the scale. Yeah. You got Lon Lon Ranch after OT? Lol. Nice, Riley. That was noticeably different from our runners who went to, from the two runners on Restream, because they both went to Ranch pretty much right at the beginning of the seed, and that is one of the reasons why Fluflush didn't have a bow for 2.5 hours, is he didn't have the time of day for it ever. There's the Stone of Agony, speaking of, for Deep Dubis. Tora was down her Fluflush, and he's gonna go on off to Gin's castle. Alright, where is that light? Where are those light arrows? Because we didn't find them. They're probably just sitting somewhere in Gin's castle. I'm just wondering where. Yeah, okay, Riley says he didn't find the other magic either. Figures. We did not see the one, and we're just gonna go check out Light Trial right now, since ladies are probably here. Yeah, we have not seen the other magic. It's who knows where it is at this point. And we saw the frogs do hit a long time ago. It's not that. Yeah, and lights are indeed in Light Trial. Thanks, game. Triple way at the hero. DMT, everyone. Hey, that's a good question. Riley, did you find a 40 hint? Because we never saw it on Restream, and we're kind of curious what it ended up being. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why Riley checked center left as the first check in Light Trial, but oh well. Oh yeah, let me go see. Well, Wolfman is closest among the premium bets with Ganon's Castle. The other two were me guessing the total and Huff guessing the lax. And Shuttle Saw, you do in fact win with Light Trial. GG's. There's actually his teacher's first ball back almost 3 hours in. doesn't need the bomb bag by any means, but it's funny that that's his first bomb bag 3 hours into the seed. Yeah, T2 cannot be amused at that. Definitely not amused in the slightest by that bomb bag location. He did end up having to buy bomb shoes. It was on his way to Spirit Temple, so it wasn't too bad, but it was definitely a bit of a time sink. And of course, the time you spend carefully managing your chews so you don't run out. Like, would have been nice to have that bomb bag a while ago. And some more bomb shoes to go with it, just because why not? Nice door fight for Fluflush. And here's Ganon, everyone. And Bongo on the other side for Tito. Happy 3 hours, everyone. Alright, one goes down to Tito, and Ganon is now down here for Fluflush, who is about to finish up first on race stream here. Getting sniped by Ecola with finish with the time of 4th place, so the time of 3 hours 57 seconds, and Fluflush right behind 3:01:16. GG's. You're just gonna go beat Fire now, and then go beat the game. Gonna be another 15 minutes, maybe? We'll see if we can get Fluflush in for an interview. Yep, he'll be joining us shortly. Gonna see what his thoughts are on this mess. Alright, salut Fluflush, GG.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you. How was it?
What?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Great. Oh wow.
Some seed, huh?
Yeah, quite of a seed. Oh gosh. I think Richard likes wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. And but yeah, on one hand, I know it's kind of a bit unlucky. on the other end, I was planning to do a market night with this coming cycle when I did Valley in Child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to Valley, and it was during the day, but I saved the night cycle before. We were heading there, so but I didn't. Yeah, I didn't make it. I didn't commit into the end, so yeah.
Yeah,
But
we never saw
that's
a
okay.
second bow.
Sorry, where there the other?
We don't know. We never saw one.
And we never saw. So it it doesn't surprise me.
No, I
Yeah.
think one's they're probably in Ganon's castle. I think.
Yeah, this very yeah, likely, yeah. But in Ice Cavern, did you see an Ice Cavern from T2?
Nope.
No, not yet. Okay, so it's gonna be still there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was very surprised with the first finished. I'm more than 20 minutes behind. So
Yeah.
I think we can call this a God Road from Cariosa Classic. It's classic Cariosa sometimes.
Yeah. Geez, the Brock's finishing 6th, 304.39. We never did see a 40 skulls hint.
Yeah. Yep. I was afraid too, but yeah. In the end. Are you alone to commentate?
Sorry, what?
Are you alone to commentate?
Oh no, Mad Monk Adam is here as well.
Okay. Hopefully.
Adam? Blue? But yeah,
Yes. I don't know what to add. Hopefully, I skipped Ice Cavern.
yeah, we never saw Ice Cavern from either of you.
Yeah, I choose to get back to Child to the market first because because I know there was Richard left. I didn't want to delay more if it was there. So yeah, I did that. I without the boats. If I had the bow, I could have maybe rush after magic in GTG. Because I had everything except Lightros. So I think I would have rushed, and this would have been like crazy good.
Could have been much faster for you if you had the bow, yeah.
Yeah, totally. And without the bow, I did like 3 trims forest temple, and shout out with Pharaoh's Wind, which I got just after leaving forest.
Yeah.
And the Light Rose, I just pick up the right chest just one try in Light Royale. It did happen, I think, a few months ago, but yeah, just pick up a chest and see.
Shuttle Swa has a question for you in chat. Apparently, do you like cosplaying Sanzo?
Sorry? Sanzo?
Yeah.
What about Sanzo?
Do you like cosplay, like to copy Sanzo was the question? I'm not sure he's referring to either.
Copy Sanzo. Yeah, I'm copying Sanzo. Because Sanzo is something with a bow too.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I know the story. There are French stories, yeah, we can tell. Oh yeah.
Bows.
Yeah. Let's not look at but just delay bows. It's too bad because we know there are 3, and so we just more. We can just hope more, than a single unique item.
Yeah, I was hoping you would find another bow, but you never got one.
No.
We never saw a second.
GTG would have been amazing, yeah, but Yeah. I guess Kairosa skipped most of the Chijin. She already had
Possible,
this,
yeah.
and then Bela.
GG's, by the way, to Fabio finishing 7th, 305.39, Narcotic finishing 8th, 307.27, and Sponge finishing 9th,
Whoa,
307.48.
whoa! Massive. The Pluton is here. Okay. Yeah, GC everyone. Yeah. I know that. Yeah, it's not that bad spot in the end. There were 3 big finishers with tremendous times, and then we're just following. So yeah, I don't feel as bad as I could have. Thought about.
Your bow, it made sense that you just didn't end up going to GTG. Your time of day wasn't very good. You had other things to do. It just you got unlucky that it was your only bow that seed.
Yeah, that's unlucky. Yeah, but I know I could have done it. Either way. By the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's rando.
That's when and sometimes yeah, it's hard.
Mm-hmm. So with T2, he took a really. So he got the bow much earlier than you did.
Mm-hmm.
But he ended up going to DC very early and full clearing it because he. So you went child. He stayed adult. Got bomb chews from wherever the bomb chews were. Got string. He got chews from the river grotto.
I did that early. Okay.
He got chews from the river grotto as he finds that. He got getting lights there now. He got chews from the river grotto.
Yeah.
He went up DMT, finds the strength in the wall, goes DC, full clears it, finds absolutely nothing, and doesn't go and then goes child into the well. So he takes a while. It took him a while to go to the well, which hurt a lot.
When your name is T2, you like DC early adults with bomb shoes.
Mm-hmm.
This is what he's doing. What he does usually.
Mm-hmm.
DC early.
So he full cleared DC. Makes sense. Unfortunately, it was foolish.
Yeah, that's so bad.
So he lost a good couple minutes there.
Gross.
You guys were actually in fire at about the same time, but he didn't have enough anything to beat Volvagia. He didn't have a bottle. He only had 7 heart containers. He didn't have a wallet or anything, of course, because that was in GTG. And so he had to come back to fire at the very end to beat it.
Yeah, that's too bad too, because Bolero is just awful. It's a nice cover.
Yeah.
Volvagia, lucky to have the bottle, yeah, of course. The bombs just so long, but you can reduce. Comment dire ça? You can do three hits while Volvagia is going out from the hole. So use a hook shot or bow, and you can leave a one step cycle. One cycle step, yeah. So that you can hit him 3 times instead of 4, I think. With the sword. Yeah, that's a great advice too.
Yeah, Duke tried to do that, failed, and then decided it was just better to come back later, which made sense, but it didn't help his time.
Yeah.
He said, what I was thinking, he didn't have enough hearts even for the 3 hit strats, because he only had 7 hearts at the time, Fluflush.
Yeah, of course. That's too low, yeah.
Yeah, so he just ended up coming, like, that was actually his final medallion, was to go beat Fire Temple. And without Bolero, he had to hike all the way back there. GG's to the air, not finishing 11th, 312.36.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, we have a top 10.
Up 10.
Yeah. Cola is not finished too.
Oh yeah, Cola's not finished. I thought you said E-Cola, but yeah, Cola's not done yet. We've still quite a lot of people going.
Unlucky or maybe very unlucky.
Mm-hmm.
So bad. Ah, he's finished, okay. GG.
GG's
T2 is
52.
finished. Yep.
Let's see if we can get him in for an interview.
Yep.
And there we go. GG's 2T2 finishing with 12th place, 3:14.10.
Yeah. Okay, well, he won't come interview, so.
Yeah, unfortunately he has to go, so no interview for T2 today.
Yeah, and there's no other people.
So yeah, but that'll not too bad overall. All the finishes coming in now as people finish up that AD.
Yep. Yeah, as soon as you finish like sub 320, well, can be good.
Yep. Yeah, we had a good laugh at that boomerang, floosh.
Oh yeah. That's you don't know what to expect. Is it an item in Jabu or just for fake AD or or Requiem? It's the worst.
Yeah, because you don't know.
I was glad to find an Iron Boots.
Mm-hmm.
Which even was useful for overboots in lake.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was feeling good in that time, but I didn't know for the bow yet. So.
Yeah, that bow really hurt your time.
Ha! Come on. This could have been a minimal pool. It would be the same. Yeah, it's minimal actually.
Yeah, one bow, one bomb bag.
Yeah. But the other was locked in shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you understand my like divine luck in shadow?
With the bomb shoes?
Yeah. Do you know why?
No.
Because I didn't set Scarecrow.
I thought you had. Oops.
Yeah, I didn't think about the Scarecrow for just shadow, and so I didn't took the time to set it because I had a bin in lake to do the work, and I just realized in the end of shadow, oh fuck, how am I going to cross the gap there? And so I was just before checking the last chest, and so I was just hoping, just give me a bow of shoes and I will be glad. And how good.
Yeah.
that was lucky. That was lucky for me. That was lucky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought you had set Scarecrow, so yeah, you got lucky there.
No. Sometimes we have to be careful. Just I don't have bow. I still have to do shadow. I have the long shot. So yeah, just think about it.
Yeah, it's easy to forget you can use bow for shadow.
Yeah.
You're
Doctor
useless.
Is
yeah, GG's heaps 317.16.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to the ATU trying pixel shot when Pierre was hinted dead.
Sorry?
In Fire, I think you tried a pixel shot when Pierre was hinted dead.
Yeah, but yeah, and of course I just realized a bit after, and then jump off the lifting platform.
Hey, at least you
That's
practiced
nice.
your pixel shot.
At least, yeah, that was okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Adam, any questions for Floosh?
Regarding chat?
Or anyone in chat? Because
I don't.
I'm done with things to talk about.
So next step is I random sitting the match up with Zopar.
Yeah, that'll be Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday and evening in Europe.
Yeah, GG's Grodines, 14th, 1912. Yep, that'll be Wednesday, 2:15 Eastern, 8:15 p.m. your time, so
Yeah.
CST. So good luck for that.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, so that will be restreamed here on Zelda Speedrun, one of Zelda Speedrun's family of networks. Unsure which yet, because we've got 11 different tournaments going on CSR right now, so there's a lot to be handled, and I don't know where we'll end up with that just yet. But that will be. It looks like there's no more questions from chat.
Yeah,
so
okay.
That's gonna be it for us here. Let's shout out our tour runners. Merci à Titou et Flouflouche.
Merci.
Also. Thank you also to my co-commentator Mad Monk Adam, and to our two trackers, McPaula and Yellen Heffley.
Thank you, as always.
Thank you for the restream and the race, Flouflouche.
Yeah, thank you.
So, coming up ahead on the ZSR schedule, we've got a couple other things this afternoon. Starting up with, in about an hour and a half, over on ZeldaSpeedRuns_3, we will have a Link to the Past Randomizer Cross Keys Tournament 2021 match. Swiss Round 8 between Scoople and Humbug. At 3:30 p.m. Eastern on ZSR_4, we have the Minish Cap Randomizer Weekly Race. Then at 4 p.m. Eastern, we have the grand finals of the Winter Randomizer Challenge Cup Season 4 between Advocate and Spytron, Game 1 of the Best of 3 series.
Oh.
We've also got an OoT Bingo Tournament match semifinals between Tob and Exodus. That'll be on ZSR 2. We've got another the Wind Waker Randomizer. Okay, why is a Wind Waker Randomizer match on there twice? There's something goofed on the schedule. And we've also got a Minish Cap Randomizer Variety Tournament match and a Zelda 2 Randomizer. A Zelda 2 Randomizer tournament match, as well as a Grand Finals of Wind Waker Randomizer main tournament finals. Just Davis versus Wifford ZFG also will be on ZSR Mania at 8 p.m. tonight. Now, there's plenty to be had if people want more Zelda action. But that will be it for us. We are going to go over and say hi to our friend SGD Sean. He's also playing this weekly. Let's see, what is he missing? He needs a bow. He needs to do AD.
Oh.
And he's going to be a bit yet. So let's wish Sean luck. And thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good afternoon and evening.
Have a nice day or evening.